All right, pick a winner. Do we have to pick a winner? Is anyone picking the Niners to win this game? If so, why?
Yeah.
Why? Explain it.
I'm just thinking that, I don't know, it's one of the biggest rivals that I've ever witnessed as a 49ers fan. Like, the Seahawks are a team that, if we're going to try and beat a team, it should be the Seahawks. It's somebody I've always wanted to watch them beat. We're not at their home, which helps a little bit. I know that whenever they're home, even though the 12s aren't there, it gives us a little bit of an edge. And I do think that if Kittle comes out and has a great game, if, the other pieces come together the way that we know they can, maybe the D is going to really try and impress Robert Saleh, like I was saying before. I think they could squeak one out. So I'm going to say the 49ers.
I'm 9 years old because every time you say the D, I giggle a little bit. Sorry. The D? Maverick, what do you think?
If I have to pick, I would go. I think the Niners could, just for the reason that players don't tank. I know that's the whole thing, is a lot of players don't have much to play for. But as we've said, there's so many guys on free agent deals, and the ones that aren't sitting out can't put out bad takes. So it's not like they're just going to go out there and not put out their best effort. So I think that they can win. I think Seattle wins just because I think they have a better roster at this moment in time. But with all the guys out for the 49ers, it's going to be tough without some of those guys. But I don't think it's going to be a huge blowout.
Wow. You don't think it's going to be a blowout? Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I got Seattle. I got Seattle here. I don't trust CJ Beathard. He's 2-9 in his career. He has no Trent Williams this game, so you have Justin Scuor out there with Mike McGlinchey. It's Seattle. They're fighting for a 2 seed, and they're playing at the same exact time that the Saints are playing. So they're not going to let their foot off the gas pedal one bit throughout the whole 4 quarters there.
Yeah. I mean, the thing I'm picking Seattle. I want to address Maverick real quick about the tanking thing. You're right. Players don't tank. But football is a very violent game, and like you can't just play 100% Maverick. You have to play 110% to play football.
Yeah.
And what I'm talking about is the extra effort players give where they jump on piles and stuff like that. You're not going to see Niners jumping on piles. You're not going to see a lot of JOP players in this game because it's like, yeah, I've got to do my job. I can't dog it on film, but at the same time, I definitely don't want to get a high ankle sprain. Can't have a high ankle sprain week 17.
There's so many of those guys on the roster that just they go hard the whole time. Like Fred Warner, if he does play the full game, they could.
That's
honestly,
the defense.
Yeah. I the reason why I don't think it's a blow is because I think the defense plays really well. I think the offense might have trouble getting into double digits, but I think they hold Seattle under 24.
Yeah, maybe this is going to be the week that Mike McGlinchey rises up and finally fights back. Maybe he's been waiting. Do it, Mike. Prove us wrong, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look big.
Let me chime in on that one. I didn't get to pick that.
Go ahead. Yeah, I just cut you off. My bad.
So the Vegas has it as a 3-point spread. That's pretty close, and the money line is 1.4. That gives us like a 1 in 3 chance. Those guys are usually right. They're seeing something. I live in Seattle. I watch them. They're good, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it might be a good bet to take that line on the Niners. I wouldn't be surprised because of what you said, Grant. Those guys get in there and they have to play.
Yeah, the reason for 49ers optimism is always their defense. It's so good, and they have Robert Saleh, who still hasn't gotten that head coaching job yet. He needs one more good performance, and he got shredded by DK Metcalf. Shredded. Yeah. And the thing about Saleh is when he gets shredded by someone, he usually figures it out eventually. This is going to be his 4th time facing this kid. He got Kyler the 4th time. I'm expecting to see another one of these Robert Saleh kind of genius performances, and it'll give the Niners a chance. So that's why CJ just hold on. 2 hands. What, Chrissy?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that meme that went around after the last dance with Michael Jordan, and it's like, and I took that personally. That's going to be Robert Saleh 100%. Yes.
That's right. What DK Metcalf did in that early, and I took that personally, and I needed to shut him down. And that way, when he goes, because he needs to have all of his, dot all of his I's and cross all of his T's. So when he goes to one of these interviews and they say, yeah, but you couldn't shut down DK Metcalf. Well, I did. Week 17. Yeah, but you couldn't shut down DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray. Yeah, actually, I did. So he needs this, and I have a feeling it's going to be Saleh at his best.